Oh, good morning, New York. It's been what seems to be a long weekend. My building did not do a good job at shoveling the front. Made that man do a U-turn. But yes, it's been a long weekend, or what felt to be a long weekend, and it is time to get back to work. Ciao. Ooh, ciao. All right. This is not typically the time that I start. I usually start earlier, like 4:30 a.m. in the morning. It's my wake-up call, out by 5. But my alarm went off this morning, and I was just not feeling like going outside right now. So there are late days throughout the week schedule where I start at 8 or 9. And this would just have to be one of those. It's better to do the early bird special in the early day, in the early part of the week as a taxi driver, because everybody's going to work. So anytime between 5 a.m. Some taxi drivers start at 4:30 a.m. I decided to start at 5. All right, well, my bad bitch still out here, blocked by a truck, but when I'm ready to go, they'll move. All right, good morning, New Yorkers. So, as you already know, I got a late start this morning. But I started around like I want to say 9:30. I can't really say when I started. I want to say around like 9:30, because I had to let the car heat up. Not only that, the devices in the car also had to heat up. They were cold, so my meter didn't turn on and shit. And yeah, the moment I turned on the meter though, I got a $50 fare. So $50 request fare. So that kind of set me good in the morning, even though I started late. So it's about to be 12 o'clock, 45 minutes to 12 o'clock. I'm just shy of $100 net. If you take my gross into consideration, I'm already over $100, but I don't count that shit because that's not counting my expenses. And for the most part, the roads are fine. I'm going back and forth on Park Avenue because there's a lot of hails going on over here for some reason. For some reason, the privileged people don't want to get their feet wet, so you already know. I did almost kill somebody this morning already. That's not good, but or so they said. But my car didn't fully, for some reason, I don't know, this bitch skid for one point on this ride, and that's where that almost happened. I don't know why. I wasn't even going fast, but I had a customer in the car, and he was even like, oh, whoa. But for the most part, the roads are taken care of. Park Avenue is a little, I don't know what it is about Park Avenue right now. Park Avenue is showing some weird stuff, but I just got a Uber request. I'll be back with you guys. On our way to Lexington Avenue to pick up Steph with an F. I'll give you guys a little preview of how I drive in New York City. Not really crazy, because this is not really how I drive, because this road is unsafe. But yeah. So this is what an Uber request looks like here. We'll get it on the job board over here. And then when we arrive, we pick arrive. Then you guys have that 5-minute grace period that every driver dislikes, because some of you guys like to really take advantage of that shit. And let me tell you something. When I see that shit, the moment you guys have 1 minute left, I start creeping away from your motherfucking building. Because I get it. Some of you have experience with Uber drivers just fucking around. But I'm not one of those, and unfortunately, yes, I do get mad because I get grouped into that. I'm downstairs, I'm ready, boo. Let's go. We gotta go. I'll get you to your place. Get down here on time. I'm not saying necessarily have to wait outside for me, but at least be in your lobby, you know. But yeah, some of y'all be ODing with that 5-minute grace period, which I wish they would do away with. But other than that, you know, and I think the 5-minute grace period really annoys me when people know that they live on a very, very small block. And if you expect me to spin the block because your ass ain't downstairs, best believe I will hold that whole block up, and I will make it be known when you hear all the honking that it's on you, because my lock mechanism will have some issues unlocking. So yeah, they could be mad at me, but they definitely gonna be mad at you when they see your ass coming outside, because they know that I was waiting on your ass. We're here to pick up our first person, and unfortunately she has to walk in the snow. That's Stephanie. That is Stephanie. Help this lady out.
Oh, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. I know. Not much of a path. You want this in the back or on the same seat with you? All right, love. So I will say, since doing a lot of these videos and not having too much time on my hands, I've gotten a lot more comfortable, because I'm just posting videos back to back on YouTube, which is not typical. But yeah, you know, I ain't got shit else to do but drive, pick up, drop off, and then I have some time to myself. So it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. My TikTok has 0 views for some reason. Like there's something wrong with their algorithm, like, apparently. And I just feel like I've always wanted to do it. I have like self-conscious issues, where it's like I gotta look good on camera, but obviously right now I'm not even looking my best. But that's just me. I don't like to be putting up videos where I look like a bum. Bees like that. I'm not a bummy ass dude, so I don't want to be looking like a bummy ass dude on video. But yeah, that's typically what my day looks like. I'll definitely give you guys what the end of the day looks like. And yeah, so it is 11:43, and I've already reached $100 net. That's a big deal for me because, one, it shows that this morning was busy. Typically I'm at 200 before 12. Before 12 or at 12. And that's usually because, again, I usually start at 5 a.m. in the morning. Today I decided not to, because my body was just not ready. But it will be ready tomorrow. Now that I'm at work, my body knows that it's time to grind again. So we'll be doing 4 a.m.s up until Saturday. So like a request like this came in, I accepted it. 475 is most likely coming out of that. I gotta pull over so I know where I'm going. I'm going to 6th Avenue. Away, I'll push it. But usually I try to like stop around 8 or 10. 8 is the earliest, 10 is the latest. Because I, again, I have to be up at 4. So yeah, usually I'll do 450, 400 if I'm starting at 5 a.m. However, on a day like this, my goal will be 300, 350, and if I can make 450, I will push it. But it all depends on what the day is given. You know, like some days are good, some days are not. The fact that I was able to make $100 before 12 kind of shows me that people are just not trying to move around in the snow by themselves, especially if it's not totally easy. So yeah. Oh, they just don't want to deal with the frigid cold. But right now, people are moving. People are taking cabs. People are requesting or hailing. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. So today, I'm looking to stop at around 350 because I do believe that somewhere along the line it's going to slow down. The sun is going to come out. If it's not already out, it has been out already, you know. But it's about to reach its peak somewhere. And people are going to not want to be driving around too much. But it'll pick back up around like 2 or 3. That's my experience. All right, Mr. K, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Should be somewhere over here. 1050 is over there, right there. 1050. Get in there, Mr. Business. And we're on our way to Harlem. All right. What up, y'alls? Alrighty, so it is 7 minutes to 9, and I just finished my shift. I did experience going back to the house a little bit early, but then somebody hailed me, so I was like, okay, let me take this the last ride. Officially making $350 for the night. A little bit over, I think it's like $360. But parking is hard to find, like a motherfucker. So I'm gonna go head home, eat some leftover Rasta pasta that I made on Sunday. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, comment below to keep the conversations going. And I appreciate it. Again, thank you very much. Later.